This is aimed at those who have never made a bait hive up before. What we're looking at is a classic brood box, Smith or National. It has a old floor, vented. Doesn't have to be fully vented. It can be partially vented, or if it's just a flat board you're using, then a few small holes drilled in it so it gives it some ventilation. What we have here is a whole board in the front with this gauze that can be at any time closed off and the bees transported. This will be left open, so when we do come along at night it can be closed off very quickly and the drawn pins put in place, catching the swarm. The roof is the board, wood and some roof felt put on it. It seals tight, so there's not going to be any escape of bees. So what am I going to put inside this? A few years ago I would have put 4 or 5, maybe 6 frames inside it of a nice dirty comb, drawn comb. But now I put just 2 frames in, right at the end. 2 nice dirty frames, smelly dirty frames, and 1 starter frame. If you see, there is a void in here. Apparently, I think Seeley seen or postulated that when a bee comes in, it comes in the hive entrance here, it flies and it measures the diagonal. And also what's attracting is either the lemongrass oil or the old and new wax here. But this apparently is most important, that you do have a void here so they can measure. We have another one from last year. It's the brood box, same covering. This is just a crown board with 2 vents. It's a pretty threadbare crown board, but it does if I remember correctly, we caught 2 swarms in this last year, and see some of the comb still here, and 2 frames in the corner. I'll take that off. I don't think we'll use that. And I'll put a super frame with a starter strip in it. All I'm doing here is releasing that laying it down, keeping the nails intact, getting the starter strip, putting this back. Again, big void, huge void. Remember, the bees measure it, and the 2 vents in the bottom. If you need to calculate the size of your box, do it in decimal centimetres. We're looking for a free space of about 40 litres in size. So if you take the height and the width and the depth and you multiply them all together and do the appropriate sum, that'll give you an idea of your depth or capacity. You maybe can see this was another successful bait trap, swarm box, because they started to draw their comb from the roof and not from the frames that were already in it. So you can't tell the bees what to do, they'll do their own thing. Although we had frames for them, they chose to take it from the roof, which was easily extracted. And they're all ready for placement in the next few weeks. All ready, all round the apiary.